Yo, but you know what? I think if Thunder wants to play Monkey King mid against Amber, just swap lanes. Just put Lina mid. Why not? Just smash the Monkey King.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, you can still play as position 1, right? But just put Lina mid. Fine. You don't need to buy bottle or something like that. Just play the same build.
Yeah, I like that.
It's fine.
Is the option of Tiny in the middle lane with P4 Monkey King dead? This option is that?
No, I think it's possible. I think it's possible.
Still, yeah.
What does Vivo KD want to pick here? Are we going for that Mars position 5, or we are like, nah, Mars position 3 and that's it, and now they need a position 4?
I think they're gonna
like
last
Mars 5 idea.
position 4. I like that Mars idea as well, but I don't think they will overthinking about it. They will just pick a position 4, like Earth Spirit. I like Earth Spirit, or even I think Earth Spirit's the hero. Yeah.
If they choose more support, can't they bring Beastmaster here for Tavo? You know, I think it's a good game. You can stop Monkey King if it's here.
It is not bad.
I like that. Yeah, the problem is that Thunder has less picks, so yeah.
Yeah, that's the point.
You may be countered.
Yeah.
But I was
decision for Vivocate right now.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna pick like Earth Spirit. Let's see.
Yeah, but the problem is that they are playing Earth Spirit, but Earth Spirit Mars is kind of weak lane.
Yeah, I agree with you. And especially against Monkey King.
Yeah. If it is a Monkey King position 1, yeah, good luck trying to pressure him.
They are getting
How
about
if they pick Earth Spirit and swap lane? Oh, they pick Venom Monster against Rubik. Yeah, we were talking about that.
And now you probably place Monkey King mid lane, and then if you're Vivo KD, you place Lina mid.
Yeah.
That's the right call. Yeah, and then I think Vivo KD got this. Let's see what Thunder has to pick. Are you guys playing Monkey King position 1? Or not?
At the beginning of the day, we were talking about cheese pick. I think this last pick Venomancer was the cheesiest pick of the day.
Yeah, but Thunder can go hard on that cheesy pick. Let's see. Do you see any
about
hero
Abaddon
here?
or even Oracle? Nature's Prophet. Alright, that's a good hero. But it's I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like a Nature's Prophet position 1. Right?
Yes.
Which is amazing against Nature's Prophet. My
doubt,
I wonder what is this Monkey King like. Is this a Monkey King position 4 or is a Tiny position 4?
I think
Do you want a production spoiler? Do you want a production spoiler?
No spoilers.
Oh.
I think if you place Monkey King mid, I hope Vivo KD just plays Lina mid. If you go with Tiny, whatever, you can let Amber play mid. Yeah, I think that's the call.
So who's gonna be the offlaner here? Like, I mean, I think it's Nature's Prophet off lane actually. Nature's Prophet off lane is Snapfire, position 5, Monkey King.
Do you think so? No, I think they wanna dodge the Venom Monster, and it's Snapfire off lane, and Nature's position 1. I think that's the right call here.
Yeah,
prediction, guys. Predictions.
I'm predicting that all that laning shuffle will happen, and Vivo KD will win.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm about the shuffles lanes as well. And as I said before, as Gipep, I mean, not as Gipep anymore, but I'm not betting against Lina at all.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So 3 big fans of Lina right here. I'm
all
going with Vivocade.
Wait, we curse it? GG.
Okay, so congratulations, Thunder. Jokes apart, it's time for the last game of the night. But after everything, I would like to remember you guys about our partner Batboom. You can see their button down below in the Twitch. You can click there and you go to their website. So there you can create a new account and receive a big bonus, 100% bonus on your first participation in the website. Okay, so It's time, Rada, crucial, the last game. Let's go for it. I am anxious for it. Let's go.
Jassim, as you're right, this is our last trip around the sun for the DPC Tour 1 2023. And I'm so excited to get to write the final chapter with my main man, Crucial. Crucial, what are you thinking about these drafts? Which side do you favor?
Whew, man, I mean, we saw the Lina versus NP carry matchup earlier this game, and it was extremely one-sided. So it's hard not to put my chips on the Lina here. There is the monkey though this time. It's going to be a mid monkey for Thunder Awaken, so you know he'll be able to help out with that damage if he's able to keep up in the net worth here. And it's not just going to be all on the NP. So I am going to stick with Keed though. You know, the lean is just so strong. I really like the Venomancer off lane, much to Magic's chagrin, but I'm a believer. So yeah, I'm going to go with Keed here.
Well, that does it. Thunder wins this game.
Yeah.
Bang your Bugattis.
Yeah,
Thunder wins the game. That's now 4 votes for Keed. As we do have a little bit of a tiff here. There's going to be the Gale connects onto a cell, slowing him down, causing the dot damage. Still pumping damage in is KJ, trying to wrap around.
Oh, he got it!
But no! The deny from Smiling Knight.
You were sitting there waiting so long on it. It's able to get the deny. Well done. Like both teams were posturing so hard to make sure that didn't happen. Interesting. Knight's got a Midas queued up, so he's got the greedy nature prophet in his sights right now. He's got prophet with an F on his mind.
I just like watching the mischief plays happen. Latroni just walked around as a range creep for a little while. We had a game earlier in the season where there was a hero or a player that kept going into the Roshan pit and mischiefing to become Roshan when Roshan was down. And it got us every time, I think. It got Gapepe, it got me, like every time it got us. So let's talk about these lanes here. We're just gonna ignore the Lina lane, I feel like, because we've talked about Lina so dang much. So let's look down here at this bottom lane. What are you thinking about this Nature's Prophet against the Venomancer?
It should be Nature's Prophet favored, but there's always the kill potential with Venomancer. He did grief himself a little bit by going Gale level 1 and then not getting the... Ooh, Swift another Gale. Going Gale level 1 and then not getting First Blood. You really want to get that W. But, you know, the Nature's Prophet doesn't have a lot of options if he does get Galed up. The Rubik only has so much he can do. But if it's a fairly static lane, I expect it to go the way of Nature's Prophet. So I think Tavo and King Ardeen need to get really aggressive down here to get the lane to go their way. But looking at mid real quick, I mean, this is the matchup that Thunder Awaken really wanted. It seemed like there was a lot of jockeying in the draft, a lot of countering back and forth, try to get the matchups corrected. I think this one worked out for Awaken pretty well.
As you see him just whacking away at ADR.
Yeah, good luck.
But it's so far he's staying pat. He's staying pat with the CS, or so he was before the monkeys really started to zone him out. As now it's 14-6 to 8-1, and there's more creeps on the field for La Latroni. So this monkey having a good time, fine as wine. Yeah, and this I'm not sure it gets much better for Ember as the levels progress. You know, that Jingu Mastery getting the level 3, it's going to be really strong here. There is situations where, you know, for the Ember, you can make plays and make this lane go your way. I've seen it before, but if you get out to a good start like this, oh, Veno. Oh, LSA connects up top. Illich gonna cookie forward, throw out the scatter blast. KJ forced to use the fairy fire.
Lots of action on the map, but no kills yet. I wonder, can you still get first blood? What does that deny count for?
You know, I was
Wonder how
just
that
wondering
works.
that myself.
Yeah. Sure,
So
we'll
I
find
guess
out
we'll
here
find out
shortly.
ourselves. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
little science project that we're running. Test your hypothesis.
Be curious to see if Knight goes through with this Midas. Oh,
Oh, LSA, cookie forward, scatter blast, fairy fire from KJ. First blood going the way
Okay.
of Village. And Costable able to get the return kill.
mm-hmm. That'll answer that question. And we didn't really talk about this offlane Snapfire at all, but this should help out with the damage issues that we saw before in this Lina versus NP matchup. You know, you should get to level 12 relatively early compared to being a support, and you know it can build into a lot of damage. And there's no silencer to stop his Mortimer Kisses, and that ult can really help out a gank or team fight trying to bring down somebody like a Lina.
You know, and I was thinking about the silencer as well while we were in the draft phase and stuff like that, but just feels like a silencer Lina lane wouldn't be very potent.
I'd have a lot of trouble getting a hold of someone. You know, this disruptor makes the Lina that much more dangerous. You know, the disruptor is a hero that is extremely effective going forward, and the Lina has enough damage to make you go backwards. So, yeah, a lot of synergy between those two heroes. And if you get them in the circle of fun, makes it really easy to hit and land that LSA. Oh, speaking of Lina.
Toss onto Costable. The scatter blast to slow him down. Cookie forward to get the stun. The glimpse back was immediate, but not in time. LSA stopping the damage from coming out from Illich, rather.
Yeah, just ran out of damage there. And we see Lalatroni, you know, I talked about how important it is for him to have a good game in order to keep up with damage with this Lina, and just as a team in general. And he's well out in front right now. He's having a really good lane.
Yeah. Yeah, they're having good lanes in the mid and the safe lane. And I mean, the Snapfire is only 4 CS away, or is 4 CS behind the Lina. So really, lane's looking pretty good. And if you look at the net worth, all 3 cores are at the top of the net worth board at this present point in time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that was really important for Thunder Awaken, especially if you're going to give away the Lina again, which I was really surprised to see. Oh, top lane.
Avalanche, toss up. They have the damage to kill KJ while sidestepping the LSA. It's alphabet soup here in the SA DPC.
Indeed. Yeah, looks like Nature's Prophet is going to stick with that, stick with the Midas. He went ahead and finished up the treads and still has the extra gloves of haste, so pretty committed now unless he wants to go armlet, which I don't think we're going to see. Mid lane.
Going in onto ADR. He's forced to Remnant away, but he Remnants to the wrong side of the river.
Uh-oh.
Primal Leap, still chasing. The Tiny is even rotating over, but the Monkey has decided he doesn't want to waste any more of his time.
Yeah, interesting. I thought he had him dead to rights there. Speaking of dead to rights, Illich.
Illich, Cookie, KJ is there. He's going to steal the bounty.
That was really cool by Lina. He kept track of him using his own courier. I don't think I've seen that before. That was really cool.
Just high-level plays from high-level players, Crucial.
Yes, sir. That's what we're here for. That's why everybody's tuning in. Oh, and us. We're doing great. We're high-level casters. We're killing it. You're
Like,
all
man,
welcome.
I wish these dudes would stop. I wish these dudes would stop talking so I could watch the game.
No, nobody's sick of that.
So Erlina, she's making her way towards the Maelstrom. No big surprise there. Going for the mechanism is the Snapfire. I feel like things are looking pretty standard Dota at this current point in time. Going for the Echo is Lalatroni.
Yeah, 40R, I think he's going in for phase boots here, which is a little bit. Yeah, he's going in for phase boots, so a little bit interesting there. A lot of times we see Ember Spirit will stay on brown boots and just get that Maelstrom of
We've got a rotation
Latroni.
here in the mid lane, but Wukong is going to be dropped. But can the same be said for Acel? Acel, he has no safety mechanisms here. So Acel popping the Fairy Fire, no lift for 15. That is going to be a kill for ADR. Oh no! Up top! Knight, Smiling Knight with the teleportation, able to find Lumiere. He knows he has no friends. And bring down the Lina.
Yeah, that was a big kill. Those Lina kills, especially early on, are extremely important. Slow down those timings, man.
Dude, it's a 4K net worth advantage.
Oh my god, didn't even look.
And this is
Didn't even
pre-Midas.
think to look because it's so early in the game. Yeah. That's wild, dude. That's a big deal at 9 minutes into the game, right? That is a huge advantage.
Michael walking up to the high ground, gonna get hit by the LSA. So they will be able to get a kill here, maybe stem the bleeding just a little bit.
You see Tavo setting up shop in the mid now, is dedicating all of his points into Plague Wars to you know, have these prepared positions that we talked about the last time we saw the Veno in a game. It's just gonna it basically just forces a hero to stay mid at all times, or you're gonna lose that mid tower for Radiant.
Two-man smoke play. Wrapping around through Roshan. KJ looking like he's going to pop the smoke. There's going to be the avalanche. Mortimer Kisses starting to rain down. The death of
There you
KJ.
go. Couple farming kisses after the fact. It's still smoked up as Snapfire. I'm gonna come across Constabile here.
Slow down. The cookie
pretty
though,
low.
it does not
Oh.
connect. They are able to get
Oh.
the sprout. Here comes Smiling Knight Costable. Able to make enough space to get to safety. But again, they're pressuring this Lina, making it hard for her to farm.
Yeah, just gonna have to go back or hang around and play dangerous, I guess, is also an option. So, I'm sure a little bit upset they didn't get that kill. Yeah, it was pretty close. I feel like if they landed their spells a little bit better, you know, maybe that that cookie lands, they get the kill there. And again, we see an Ember Spirit, not the happiest in the world, sitting at the bottom of the net worth for the cores with his buddy Tavo. Still quite a ways away from that Maelstrom.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And how would we wrap up the SA'd DPC series without both offlaners going for Greaves? Wouldn't have it any other way.
It is the most important item in the game of Dota 2. And I mean, really, this Veno, he's done a good job of stopping the bleeding in the mid lane. Latroni was the king of the area. And with these wards, he's been able to stop any of that aggression from coming out, been able to keep his tower alive. I mean, this boy has barely taken any damage. 1796 of the 1800 allotted health points still up and available on this mid-tier 1 tower.
Yeah, we see both sides extremely healthy on their tier 1 mids. And it's really just the carries for both teams that do any tower damage. So things getting a little bit awkward here now. We got a World War I simulator with Rubik having the wards. They're just both sides just digging in eternally, making absolutely no progress. So look elsewhere to see action on the map. So we have a stalemate in the mid. Now Midas is up
Maybe
on Knight.
trying to wrap around and
Farm
find the Lina.
Nobody's home, though.
Primal
It's
Spring
for
forward.
KJ.
They found KJ. Can they get in range for the Avalanche? They do. And an immediate
Oh,
pause
BM
from
paused his own
Costable.
teammate.
Internet.
Indeed. Internet.
We've been having lag issues all day. And maybe that amounts for
A
some
lot
of
of
this
PCs.
amazing play that we've been seeing.
Would you see checking in on Illich? He's got that mech ready to go. This is counterpart Tavo's pretty close, just a couple hundred gold off. So nothing there that will separate the teams on the offlaners.
Dude, can we talk for a second about how ugly this Venomancer is?
It's pretty rough, man.
This is an ugly Venomancer, dude. Like, I think you need to rethink your life choices because there are better Venomancer skins. But I guess maybe is the head required to do the banana? I think that's just a taunt. So
Is he a bug? Is he a snake? Is he a reptile? Is he an arachnid? What's going on here?
he's ugly. That's what he is. He's ugly.
Has no alibi. ULGY.
God damn it, Crucial.
What?
ULGY. It's UGLY. Did you pass high school, sir?
Oh man,
Did you graduate?
Oh man.
You think-
I see. This is what. I thought I grabbed coffee. It's stupid juice I'm drinking over here. Okay, that's where we got mixed up. My bad.
Goodness gracious, son. I am just maybe that Ohio education is worse than what I was giving it credit for. Oh,
You know what's funny?
dear.
I had the thought when we've been casting together for years, and I think this DPC tour is the first time we'd seen each other's faces, and the first time I saw you, I was like, man, your teeth are really white. That's not very Indiana of you.
Well, I just brush them, follow proper medical care and stuff like that, and I don't know, A-okay, I guess. But let's turn our attention back to this game of Dota 2 that we're focusing on here.
Smart. Yeah,
so the
let's do
Echo
that.
Saber
Yeah,
is
okay.
complete on Lalatroni. Working our way towards the Desolator. Deso BKB is the plan for Lalatroni. Blink daggers coming out for both Michael and the Mars. King RD. Costable very, very close to his Maelstrom.
Yeah, so Blink's
I'm
still a
just
long
curious.
way off for this Mars.
And now, with this long pause, it seems like a perfect time to mention our sponsors. So if you're interested in the betting, the gambling scene, click on the banner below. Check out BetBoom, as well as their perks and offers that they're running while they're helping to promote the South American Dota Pro circuit. 100% of your first deposit is matched. And please remember to gamble responsibly. Now we have the unpause. We've got a game of Dota 2, boys and girls. Let's get back into the action.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, and Lalatroni having this great game alongside of his Nature's Prophet. He's going to be really dangerous on the map. Oh,
Scouting with
Kisses
Mortimer
coming up for
Kisses, they
Tavo.
are going to find Tavo. He does get the ultimate off, and now a rainbow of TPs. They want to take this fight. Boundless Strike does not
Oh,
clip
he
on
missed.
Costable, who is very low. The arena, the stolen arena, keeping King RD from coming in and bumping the damage. As Cell, oh no, they found the Ember. The toss-up, he's fairly low. A good kinetic, the glimpse back is going to ensure the death of the Rubik, and now the chase is on for Illish's life. The spear's going to connect and
Oh,
hits with the
nice.
stun. Lalatroni in the area, maybe setting up for a Primal Spring. That was a good mechanism burst heal. Here comes the Nature's Prophet with the teleportation. No, he stopped it. There's going to be the Boundless Strike onto KJ. KJ trying to juke throughout the trees. Now Smiling Knight going to come into the engagement.
I'm going to be honest, Rada, I totally lost a thread on that fight. That was extremely chaotic with the the two arenas coming out. Tavo was able to get all of his spells off, and I thought that might slow down Lalatroni, but tanky enough to just continue fighting with the Gale and the Venomancer ult on him. So I believe that was a fight win for... Yeah, that was a clear win for Thunder Awaken. Just kind of lost the thread there with all the things flying around.
Yeah, there were lots of circles of death thrown out in that fight.
Mm-hmm.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, and it could have been a lot worse with Constabila. If he gets clipped by that Boundless Strike, I'm pretty sure he goes down. And this Lina is kind of the only thing going for Keeg right now, and his net worth isn't even that good. It's just the fact that they have Lina on their team.
You know, it's interesting to me. I guess Ice Frog has finally started to rate the Lina carry because it's a 7k net worth differential, and yet it's still a 60-40 game.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it, does it? I guess just believing in this Lena 1.
Bottom tower has fallen. Dire's
He finally caught up
It's
to
gonna be
the attack.
interesting. Yeah. The King RD, I'm curious to see what he's going to be able to do with this Mars 4 here. It's not something we see very often, but his team fight spells are going to be really critical in these fights, especially with the Venomancer not having the traditional 3 skill set. Oh,
Oh no,
Oh,
Smoke
no, he
is gonna
missed.
pop, so they just immediately drop the kinetic. Michael, he hung around too long, so he was able to get glimpsed back into Pain Train Station. As it looks like Michael should be going down here, they don't have any sort of response to Thunder Awaken.
well, Lalatroni.
Oh, Lalatroni threw out the Wukongs with the spear, got him out of the ring. Now Mortimer Kiss is raining down Lalatroni. He jumped forward and then immediately Primal left his way away. Cookie, Scatterblast, Death of KJ. Now they're turning their attention over to Tavo. Acel, he stole
nice.
the Poison Nova, dropped it off, it connected onto 2. But they have lost lives, as now, with the Remnant forward, they found Lalatroni, able to get the glimpse back. The LSA, Costable, pumping the damage in, and ADR picking up the double kill.
Oh man, and yeah, was Knight even there at that fight? Maybe
No.
he left in the middle of it, but yeah, I didn't think so. So, big win there for Keed, really bringing him back into this game. It's gonna be, yeah, about a 2k gold swing there. Yeah, 2k gold going the other way, even counting in the buyback. So, Keed making the plays they need to stay in this game, start to bring the net worth back there with it a little bit. You know, we saw Lalatroni eat the same combo from Venomancer, but wasn't able to hang and bang the way that he was before because it didn't have his ult. So forced to kind of try to run away there and not put out any damage, and his team just fell to pieces without him.
Yeah, I mean, you can see how much of an impact Lalatroni has to have in this game. As it looks like he's on the hunt again. There is going to be a 3-man smoke going into the other side of the map. The scan is going to reveal to them where Michael is farming. Oh no, Smiling Knight down to the bottom lane, able to find the Venomancer and just pick him to shreds.
What? He had the mech off cooldown. What? I totally missed that. He must have caught him with a big Wrath of Nature that he wasn't expecting. Otherwise, I'm not sure how you bring down the Venomancer without getting his mechanism when you don't have any stuns.
Grit, spit, and determination, crucial.
That's right. That's why he's 9k and I'm not.
You just don't want
Whatever,
it.
I don't know.
That's the issue.
Oh, I really don't. I can't tell you how much I don't want to grind Dota for MMR anymore. That's why I'm casting, baby.
Tavo getting very close to those Guardian Greaves. Little bit of a standoff here in the mid lane as both offlaners and their supports in the area. Oh no, they found KJ. There's the avalanche, the toss, but ADR starting to rotate over, connect with the sleight of fist chains. There's going to be the glimpse back into the spear, stacking all of their stuns so well. Alina comes out of nowhere, pumping out the damage. But now, here comes the Mortimer Gizzard. Laguna Blade out, onto the monkey. He's still silenced up. He's trying to hang and bang with the Jingu. Oh my goodness, they have the damage. They just brought down Costable. As now, they have to tuck tail and retreat, but everybody is so daggum low for the side of Keed.
Oh, yeah.
And they
I was
do get
wondering
the kill on
about that.
Lalatroni.
Yeah. Man, what a fight. The Mortimer Kisses came out and did a ton of damage there. Able to bring down the Lina, which is really important. You can see she's closing the gap here on Knight. So really important for Thunder Awaken to get that kill to maintain their lead. As you know, we saw a similar thing earlier today where the Nature's Prophet, the team was doing really well against the Lina, but the Lina just came roaring back. Like they just ran out of damage, couldn't kill her. So need to continue to keep that lead on her and keep making sure she goes down in these fights. $40 going for the BKB next. Still a little ways off there. The super mech is up on Snapfire, so she's ready to go. Same goes for Tavo on the other side. Those still two matching each other.
Lines drawn,
Deso
but a remnant
really closing
away.
down on Monkey King.
Quite close indeed. 50 gold away. Oh, we might have a
I wonder
clash.
if that's a go. Oh,
Oh, Sleight of Fist chains, but immediately purging it off with the Guardian Greaves is Illich. Link forward, Avalanche, toss up, Illich, cookie forward. Oh no, but the kinetic, the static, it keeps the scatter blast from coming, and now they're trying to turn the engagement. It's gonna be the arena drop. Connects on Illich and Michael as they both fall for DR with a double kill.
yeah, double circle of fun there. Kind of a lot to expend though on those 2 kills. So we'll see if Thunder Awaken wants to make a play once they're all back up. Maybe try to take advantage of those cooldowns. As both supports ults are down and probably won't be back up for the next fight if they push the tempo once they're up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Deso is done on Lalatroni, so this could be an opportunity here mid.
They're trying to connect it onto ADR.
Double damage.
He's going to be lifted up. Avalanche, toss. No. ADR able to get the Rifter away. The Laguna to return. The Costable, though, he has been tossed up, but Knight can't pump out enough damage before Staff gets him to the other side of the kinetic field, and now Michael is trapped. There's going to be the Dragon Slave. Mortimer kisses raining down, but he hasn't been able to connect onto anybody quite yet. Finally, though. Oh no, the spear. It's onto the Nature's Prophet. There, Knight. He's going to have to try to go for the BKB TP play, but he doesn't get it off in time. Costable able to pick up the kill, as now Isel looking to be the next to fall. Oh, the glimpse back, they found another. It's gonna be Illich. Illich, he tried to get away, but it's looking like a total team-wide crucial.
Radiant's middle tower.
This is just what's happened almost every single game we've casted today, Rada. It just the comeback, man. They're on there. We're roaring back again, and that's almost a 3K gold swing, and it's about to be in Keed's favor after they've been significantly behind all game. If you look at the charts here, this is the first time the gold swing has gone in Keed's favor, and we just keep seeing these comebacks, these back and forth games, man. And I think one thing we haven't seen is the team that loses the initiative bring it back. So we'll see if Thunder Awaken's able to pull this off. As they smoke up immediately, trying to do so, but it was under a dire ward. Oh, look how cheeky that ward is, Rada.
Oh dear. As we're looking back at the play that almost was, as Costable able to get the Force Staff to the right side of the kinetic field.
Michael breaking out though.
Trapped. Oh god. Uh-oh. Michael being brought down fairly low. He's going to get the toss away onto ADR, but ADR with the Sleight of Fist able to get the kill. They have already dropped the Rubik. Lalatroni trying to escape. They tried to use the Quelling Blade to cut the tree, but Lalatroni is able to get away. Quick fingers from the monkey.
Yeah, and that's a disaster, man. Because of that really cheeky ward they have, they're able to prepare for that smoke, and it was only a 3-man smoke, so they didn't bring all of their forces to bear. Knight didn't end up showing up, I think, because it went so sideways. But great job by Keed to, instead of just hiding under a tower when they see the smoke, setting up to turn it. They're gonna get Roshrada.
And that's gonna be Roshan number 1. In the pocket of Costable, tried to Force Staff himself up so he could get the farming on these stacks, but it was a little bit alligator armed here. So what is the return play for Thunder? How do they get back in this game?
I think they're close, man. Like the fights are just starting a little awkwardly. I think if they get a decent initiation, like the game is not so far gone that they can't win a fight.
Talk about a decent initiation.
Okay.
They find King RD in the mid lane, so that is a nice little pick.
Yeah.
Now maybe they can try to accelerate this and turn it into some power play Dota attempts.
Yeah. Now that Michael has the Blink Dagger, the initiations get a lot easier. I feel like Illich has been hit or miss with the kisses, so if they can set things up correctly and maybe steal the right space, steal one of those circles of fun from the other side and hold them still while Mortimer sends her love, then I think they can pick up a fight win that way.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
As that's now going to be the Silver Edge complete on the Smiling Knight. Working his way towards the Scotty next. Checking the other carry-to-carry matchup. Going for the BKB, and very, very close is Lena, as she has pretty much caught up all the way with the Nature's Prophet.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Those natural tools, man. She just farms so fast as soon as she gets that Maelstrom. She's kind of out on her own here, though. Oh, they smoked to back her up.
4-man smoke play. Wrapping around. Will it connect? The scan does.
They caught the
Oh
Rubik.
no, they found the Rubik. They dropped their kit for him, though. Do they have the detection to see him? They do. Rubik now is selling with the lift, but he is dead for sure. As ADR is now godlike on the Ember.
Yeah, and suddenly he's catapulted up to third in the net worth after having a really rough start, like we've seen a lot of these Embers have, where they aren't really able to keep up and farm. But after getting all these kills, he's sitting in a good position.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You see Knight trying to split push it out the best he can, but the group up is just really strong from Keed right now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
We see a full Gleppy on the Ember as well. It's kind of interesting. You often don't see that.
Just looking for additional ways to lock down, because I mean, in the setup for the LSA, because that's one thing that they don't necessarily have great setup for, right? Like, I mean, you have the glimpse play, and if you're able to connect a spear, but other than that, it's got to be blind LSAs. Lalatroni gonna get caught out farming, but he's able to leap up and over the arena, but he still gets pinned with the spear to the last tree that remained, and the Static Storm to cancel out the Wukong command that was trying to come out. The poison Nova ADR gonna rip through him. Mortimer Kiss is now starting to fall, and here comes Costable. Here comes the real damage. Kinetic Field gonna hold Michael in place while the machine gun just rips right through him.
Woo! Yeah, the caliber is getting real big on that machine gun right now, and this is before like the main damage items come out, right? Before he picks up that crit stick and really just starts gunning people down. So it's getting late early for Thunder. Don't call me Predator Awaken.
Middle tower has fallen.
As yeah,
I mean,
no
you always-
man. I feel like we've not seen much of an impact from the Smiling Knight Nature's Prophet. Like early in the game, he was all over the map and he was making plays and stuff like that. But it feels like since Keed has started to ball up, the impact of the Smiling Knight Nature's Prophet has just kind of fallen off of a cliff.
Yeah, that's kind of what we saw the last time. I mean, it was the shoe was on the other foot last time. It was Constabile that had the Nature's Prophet, and it's not like they played poorly. It's just that, you know, when the game gets a little bit later and people start grouping up, the impact of the hero just falls off if you're not significantly ahead, because he really doesn't have any spells that help him fight, right? I mean, it's just Sprout, really. Like, the Nature's Call really falls off as a
They
fight.
found a cell. Oh no, I think they found the monkey with the arena as well. He's gonna be speared up. He's on the other side of the arena though, so he can get to his safety. The same cannot be said for a cell.
How did Michael survive? Gracious.
Radiant's bottom tower is
I didn't see what
under
happened
attack.
there, but yeah, and it feels like Thunder Awaken is just bleeding kills all over the map. It's just like just heroes getting caught out one by one. It's been a long time since I felt like they've been in good position for a counter initiation.
Dire's top tower
Oh?
is under attack.
They get the
Rainbow
leash
TPs.
on Constabile.
He's out.
I think he's too
Lena too
fast, too
fast.
furious. Yep. He's picking out the Monkey King behind him. I think the play is maybe to try to find one of these heroes off in their own jungle for Thunder Awaken, rather than try to run down one of these super fast heroes.
Well, so that's maybe a play, right? We're working towards the Aghanim Scepter on the Snapfire, so we do have gobble up play potential.
Yeah, once you got the BKB on the Monkey now, so you can potentially yeet him in there, let him get his ult off, follow up with the Blink Tiny. So yeah, that could potentially turn things around. Like I said, I think even with the 7k deficit, I think they still have the ability to win fights if they get the proper initiation. I mean, it's not going to be easy just because of the difference in damage coming out from these carries at this point, but I still think they can do it. Oh boy.
Man,
Oh,
it just still...
Oh no, Knight. Knight. No. The 4-man
Under
smoke.
vision.
Oh
The spear.
no.
It connects. Do they have detection? Pumping out the damage into the knight. The knight is no longer smiling.
Dire's top tower is
Oh
under
boy. Just one of those things where you get to see it coming and nobody else does, you know? Like you're just being the narrator of a book. You know how it's about to go. There's nothing you can do. You want to scream at the character to get out of the way, but that's a problem. 50 seconds. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to hold without a buyback here.
Oh no, the blink in. They found Illich with the spear in the arena as the Wukong's command from Lalatroni. He's trying to hang and bang, but look at the damage from the Lita even throughout. They had to use the Guardian Greaves just to keep Lalatroni alive, and he's still going to get glimpsed back. The mischief dodge does not work, as that is the death of the Monkey King, and he doesn't have a buyback.
Yeah, that might secure the racks here for Key, but not super easy to push into the, you know, you got the Snapfire and the Rubik shooting out spells, so not super easy to push into. Yeah, it looks like they're going to give up. A little too early for them. Just playing it safe. Check around for items here. BKB's out on the Ember. Both carries have their Silver Edge finished up. I'm curious to see the impact of this Scotty for the Nature's Prophet once it gets done here. You know, in a one-on-one matchup, it's really good against ranged heroes, so see if maybe that can turn the tide against this Lina to a degree. I don't think it's going to be enough on its own, but certainly could help.
Yeah, and I mean, with
Women
how
ready on the
close
Rubik,
it
which-
feels like they've been in a lot of these fights, maybe that Scotty will be the thing that kind of tips them over. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just needed something, and maybe the Scotty is that something.
Yeah. We'll see if maybe they can, you know, use the mobility of, you know, they're closing in on the 25 of the Nature's Prophet. Maybe his map mobility that can... All these fights, it feels like have been 5v5, right? Or just like jumping, the 5 people jumping one guy that's off on his own. So, ooh. Is there on a remnant out over here? It feels like they're trying to take advantage.
There
Oh,
is
they
a
found the
limit indeed.
Lina.
They found Costable. Costable, he gets the BKB though,
Oh.
as well as the arena. Turning it around onto Michael, just pumping out the damage. As now Illich, he's gonna drop of the Mortimer Kisses, but immediately canceled by KJ. As this fight, it's a little broken up now. Waiting for the next opportunity to strike. Missing the LSA is Costable. Chasing now onto Acel. Acel with the stolen sleight of fist, delaying the inevitable. Gobble up play. Just spitting a creep onto Costable. But now, the glimpse back onto Illich. You're going to regret that Mama Bird, sir.
Huh, a little interesting. There's a DD on the Nature's Prophet, and they still chose not to take a fight there. I thought that maybe that would be the best opportunity they had. He had the Scotty ready to go. But I'm not feeling confident. Oh, is Costable gonna find him?
Oh, he found Knight. The Laguna pumping the damage.
no.
Smiling Knight goes down. And he bought out for
He
that
died
Scotty.
So fast.
So there is no buyback
boy.
play. The TP glimpse, I believe.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Yes, the
attack.
TP glimpse on the monkey, so he has to walk his way back through enemy territory to get back to defend his home.
And he has no BKB for 22 seconds, so feel pretty confident saying this is Rax here, especially with the Lina coming in. She's gonna gun down these buildings with the quickness. Uh-oh.
The glimpse
Lalatroni getting
onto
caught.
the monkey.
No BKB.
Poison Nova. Lalatroni. Oh no, death of and that honestly, that just might be game crucial. That's 30
Yeah,
seconds
I
without
mean,
the
they'll need
Nature's
to see.
Prophet, a minute without the monkey. And
That's just
Costable
kind of
and the boys
microcosm
just
of this
living in
game,
the
huh?
base.
Yeah, it just... Ooh. Oh, the toss in?
Onto ADR.
Oh, okay.
ADR immediately able to remnant himself to safety. The same cannot be said for Michael. He gets caught. Now there's an arena. Gonna catch
Oh,
Illich.
boy.
Illich going down. And one by one, they fall.
Yeah, and just, I mean, maybe just a little bit tired from playing Dota all day as Thunder Awaken, but they keep getting picked off one by one on, like, no benefit plays. Like, what was the Monkey King even doing there to get caught, you know, without the BKB? Like, there wasn't a lot of
It
hope
looked
for
like
him
he was trying to set up a play. He was pump faking Wukongs.
Yeah, maybe they're just thinking about going in, like, hey, we have to fight this regardless. Knight's up now, but what's he gonna do, man? There's even a Wraith Pack totem out. He's got to use the BKB just to not get. Looking pretty rough, Rada. Looks like we're closing in on the end of the season here. Oh, okay. No, they're gonna back off.
They are going to back off. Just take their 100% win chance and just back themselves back
Really?
on home.
Yep.
The Roshan is available. And maybe just going to look to get Roshan and Mega Creeps him.
Well, you know, there's the old saying, if you have a late game Nature's Prophet, you have a chance. Ice Frog disagrees. He says it is a 100% chance that that Keed wins this game, so he is not a believer in that parable. No, not a parable. Whatever. I'm going to stick with saying. There's a better word for it, but I can't think of it right now.
In the old wives' tale of the Nature's Prophet.
Yeah. A lot of old wives sitting around talking about Nature's Prophet late game.
Oh,
Okay.
They
good
do
help.
find a kill onto KJ, but he is
Oh
going
my
to
God.
immediately buy
Oh
back
my God,
jump into
Maul.
this break. Ghostgoblin just pumping out the damage. Both supports have dropped. Buyback out on the Rubik. They're focusing on to Illich. Now do they have a way to cancel the TP? No, so Lala Trony will stay alive. Thunder God's Wrath now, just to let him know that he can.
Still Nature's Wrath. That's alright.
Did I say Thunder God's Wrath again?
You did, yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
dadgummit.
I know. We're just falling apart here. It's been a long day at Dota. I mean, that's how they have to start a fight on Thunder Awaken if they want to improve their 0% chance to win the video game. Is, you know, finding an angle like that where they can pick off a support to start the fight. But they were just all exploded and looked not so fun from the Mars. Oh boy. And they got to be ready to defend right now. There's no fort. Right, the game's ending.
No for indeed. As they're looking for a smoke play, there's going to be the toss back. Kinetic Field going to trap up Michael. They're working their way on, but the Force Staff, as Costable is able to get a little bit closer to his friends, the Aegis of the Immortal is going to pop. Smiling Eye, his BKB is done. The friends are all around. The Force Staff get Costable back to safety, as that's a good Gleppy. Connects on to 3. ADR came in with the BKB, but now Costable, he's just punching at the Aegis, as GG has been called. And Keed take the final game of the SADPC Tour number 1.
Man, what a series, what a season. A little bit of a goofy play there to end. Michael tossed him towards the monkey who jumped into the trees, and when the Lena landed, tore down the tree, and then he was stunned for 4 seconds. So just a little microcosm of how that game went for Keed. Just everything going a little bit wrong the whole game, man, and really struggling to do any. You know, another game that's just like it's all one side for half the game, and then as soon as momentum flips, it just never flips back the other way. Just, you know, nothing went Keed's way for the first like 20 minutes or so, and then as soon as they got on the front foot, nothing went well for Thunder Awaken for the rest of the game. And yeah, that was pretty much the story of the game, my friend.
Now, momentum has been fickle today.
Mm-hmm.
It really has. It's not been hanging around with its friends like it used to. It's like as soon as there's somebody with a newer, shinier toy, he's like, okay, cool, I'm with Keed now.
Yeah.
And yeah, so good on Keed. So they secure the. So this was the 4th, 5th place match. So Keed are able to secure the 4th place position. And that's I feel like that they're gonna feel happy with this placement. I mean, maybe not with the way that the tour started, because they had actual aspirations for Lima. It looked close for them to get to Lima, but even then, I feel like nobody expected them to get there. So coming in 4th place here in the Tour 1 of the DPC, they had a good showing of themselves, and they really showed. I mean, like they really showed potential for growth. So look out for them come the 2nd tour of the DPC. Thunder Awaken, they had a little bit of a rough day at the office here. And with that, they secure the 5th place. But they're going to have to go back to the drawing board, man.
Yeah, and it's been, it's been a close... I think everything's been back and forth today for the most part, except for Alliance kind of running away with it. A lot of these teams have been fairly evenly matched here, and It's just been a good day at Dota, man. It's been really fun with all these comebacks. I think we only saw one true stomp, and other than that, just been a lot of back and forth Dota. A lot of the SA Dota we were expecting, very, very fast, very aggressive. It's been really fun. And, on a personal note, real quick, if I could hijack the screen for 10 seconds, I mean, shoot, dude, we've been casting together for years, and just what a dream this has been for us to be able to cast this DPC Dota kit together, man. I'm really glad this worked out.
Right.
Just want to thank everybody in production and the panel and everybody, and Kips especially, for bringing us up. And lastly, to you, I love you, buddy. I'm glad we got to do this together. No matter how it goes forward, we did it.
Hey, buddy, I love you too, man. And we did it. Alliance did it. They went undefeated today. And man, just a wonderful game of Dota, chock full of action, where all of these best of ones. And really, it really felt like best of one tiebreaker Dota, even though the stakes didn't, quote, matter, end quote, right? Nobody was fighting for Lima. Nobody was fighting for relegation. These teams still brought their A game, and they still were genuinely trying to win every single game. And both teams, I feel like every game, both teams had a genuine chance to win, right? But it was with the team that was out to the early lead, and then it would cut to the team when the pendulum swung. Obviously, they have a chance to win because they won the game of Dota. So, but man, like it really a fun day of Dota, and I'm very, very glad that I got to spend it with you, that I got to spend it with Jasm and all of the panel. And with that, I think we are going to cut to a quick break before we go back to the panel themselves while they wrap up what is the culmination of the SA DPC 2023. Hang in there, guys.